Stay back. It's too dangerous. Hey. Back up, kid. I said no. You have to stay back.
Some things can't be helped. Back to your quarters. What's going on?
Shabani. Mayaka 9 Kingo ya. Shabani.
It's down there. Hey, the tank at the bottom is filled with chlorine disinfectant. One whiff and you'll suffocate. Don't even.
How could you let it fall down there anyway?
He didn't let it fall. Douchecake McGee over there fucking with everyone. Wyatt's gonna go get it? Well, there's no stopping her now.
Hit the alarm! No! You go down there, and it is over. Boss! Hey! Listen to me! There is
Don't do it, boss.
way to recover the body.
Something tells me she's gonna be just fine.
What kind of stunt was that? Trying to panic us?
Shook him. There she is. What a dumb beezy. But whatever. I mean, she's trying to prove herself. That's fine. But damn, she got herself all fucked up. Look at that shit. Fucking, you probably got skin cancer now, girl. Good job. Good job. All for a necklace. Wow, and they just left the necklace on the ground because... Oh, okay, I was about to say. I was about to say, I thought the kids walked away without the necklace. No. She got the necklace back. She ruined that beautiful skin of hers in the process, but fine. Got the necklace back at least. Miller is has very questionable, I don't know, reactions to things that I believe ever since the end of the game there. Anyway, welcome back to Let's Play Metal Gear Solid 5, The Phantom Pain, everybody. In the last episode, we continue on our journey now that we've beaten the main first chapter of the game. Am I even on the right place where I want to be? Okay, I suppose I am. Wait, am I? Yeah, I'm on the right place. Thought maybe it wasn't going to drop me off on the med platform. Because I told you we were going to kick this episode off with talking to Paz. I didn't know there was going to be a cutscene when we came back here, though. It's a good thing that I didn't come back here off screen. I was saving coming back to the headquarters for on-screen, because in the meantime, between episodes, I did a lot of side ops. Not like a shit ton, but probably like, I don't know, I want to say 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 maybe. Most of them were extract soldiers or kill a group of enemies or stuff like that. Nothing too amazing. But I will definitely be doing some more side ops on screen just because there's a few I would like to do while we do some cassette tapes. So I didn't do those ones. Anyways, it looks like we're activating a little bit of a cutscene here this time. Maybe we'll actually unlock another extract mother base soldier mission after this. Hey Paz, how you doing, girl? Uh-oh. Her stomach isn't looking too good.
Paz.
Are you remembering things? You right there?
Snake?
Is she gonna
She's
remember
been
things
acting
yet?
differently lately. Before, she'd respond to conversation. Just as long as it didn't conflict with her timeline. But now nothing gets a reaction from her.
What happened?
No idea. Well, Miller did go and tell her that Skullface is dead. If anyone should want revenge against him, it would be her. But it's not exactly like an angel of peace to cheer for someone's death. Now is it?
True that.
There. Take a look at this, too.
Looks like her stomach thing
See
is
it?
getting worse.
Right there.
The wound is open.
Yeah. It was all closed up, and then it went back to this.
But why?
Maybe she did it to
Medic
herself?
has no idea how it happened. He figures it must have been self-inflicted.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. She might have ripped it open herself 'cause in anger or fear or freaking out or something. Crazy. Well, alrighty then. You're gonna be alright there, Paz? You gonna be okay? You gonna be alright there, baby? Guess we're not gonna show Paz anything today. Just activated a cutscene. That's cool. Whatever. I do what I want. Whatever. Hope you're doing alright there, Paz. Not that I'm rooting for Paz in the long run, but you know, whatever. You gotta feel a little bit bad for the things she went through, regardless of what she did to us. Anyways, okay, so what are we doing? The next main mission that we can do involves a yellow side op, and I'm thinking we're probably gonna do that today because what's the point of doing these episodes if I'm not gonna do a main mission in them? I mean, I could just not even record. Like, what's the point? I know we got a couple cutscenes in, so this episode's already a go no matter what I do next. But I figure if we don't do a main op in an episode, then we are wasting valuable episodes, man. We don't want to prolong a let's play just because I'm being a fucking run arounder motherfucker where I don't actually do the missions that are gonna progress the damn plot. Not that there's gonna be a whole lot of plot left here anyways. Multiple people have said that this, again, I've brought this up last episode, but multiple people have said that there is a lot of plot holes coming up here and some unresolved things, and it's mostly due to Kojima leaving Konami, which did happen while this game was still being finished up. So it's not surprising that this part of the game is unfinished. It's going to turn into that Xenogears Disc 2 situation is what it's the funny thing about this. While the gameplay is still untouched, still good, the story is going to suffer because of the unfinishedness. So I have no reservations about how much more I'm going to like this story, more or less. I just want to put that out there that I'm more or less expecting just a bunch of pieced together cutscenes for the rest of this Let's Play in terms of storyline wise. So yeah, that's all I can really say about that for now since I haven't played the game yet. Anyway, we're going to the Afghanistan Central Base Camp because that's what we do. Should I just land right there and just go for it? I don't see why not. Let's just do it. Let's go in hot. Let's go in hot, which means we need to select a buddy who can actually help us out. Her name is gonna be Quiet. Oh, she's injured right now. Damn it! I got her injured just in time, so she can't help me with this mission. Well, shit. Maybe I'll bring my D-Walker. I probably won't even use it, but I'll bring it with me anyways because what the hell? Why not? Yeah, because if I bring the dog in, he's gonna get wrecked. We don't want the dog to get wrecked. Otherwise, there's not really anything else worth bringing in. So let's just bring in the walker. Whatever. I'll bring in the walker. I'm going to make it nighttime, though, so we at least have a little bit of cover. And away we go! I forgot that this was actually the Central Base Camp. This is like the first main mission where we went and got the Honeybee Stinger missile. Yeah, that's what this mission is. That's where the place we're about to go is right now. Apparently the AI pod was there? Was it there? I don't remember it being there, was it? The AI pod was where Huey was. This is not where Huey was. This is not that base camp. pretty darn sure. Anyway, we gotta prepare ourselves because as soon as we land, we're gonna be coming in hot. Anytime you land in a place that's red on the map like I'm landing, coming in hot. If I land and get behind something though, they won't know I'm there. They'll just shoot at the helicopter and hopefully not shoot my helicopter down and cost me a bunch of gems, you bastards. Also, between episodes, I got enough materials to start developing my, I think it was the medical platform. So now all of my platforms will be level 3 when all the development is done. Now I just need to get a bunch more resources to get them all to level 4, except for the main base platform's already done. Other development that went on, I upgraded my rocket launcher, I think, 1 level. I got that gold camo for Quiet, which I was going to use right now, but we can't. If I did anything else, I probably got some more stuff that wasn't as important. Sleep grenades, I developed those. Someone told me to do that. And you know what, I thought about it, I'm like, those will make me kind of useful because I can actually put people to sleep with that shit. And it's probably just as potent as tranking a bitch. Can we get a little bit of fucking landing up in this bitch? Man, I'm getting fucking wrecked right now. This helicopter is getting wrecked. Oh no. Let me jump out. Shit! It wouldn't let me jump out. Oh my god.
Snake, talk to me.
That's hecka lame. That's hecka lame. Super lamey lame. Alright, well I'm bringing in, I don't know what I'm gonna do actually. Wow, it just starts me right back to, oh my god. You can just get in a loop here. Sorry, this time I'm gonna fucking switch spots and grab the machine gun and start firing away. At least that'll get people to run for cover and not just open fire on my damn helicopter. I didn't realize it was doing that much damage, but damn. I got super wrecked. Anyway, let's switch sides because that other side, this side ended up being useless. Alright, let's get on that machine gun. Get ready to open fire, baby. You guys ready for this? Wait, where are we landing? Are we still landing in the same spot? Are we? Yep, we're still landing in the same spot. Fire has started. That means we're here. Alright, get ready to start fucking unloading on these fools. Come on, baby. Give me an angle on them. Oh, this is this camp where we found Huey. Oh my god, I didn't realize it was this camp. I thought, oh my god, this is not the side to be on. Apparently the other side's the one to be on. What the fuck? Did I just pick the wrong side twice in a row? Come on, man. Need some cover fire. Lay it down. There is nothing to shoot at. Wow, there's just nothing to shoot at. That's not even fair. Man.
Hey, quit kidding around.
I'm not quitting. Fuck you. You think I'm kidding around with this shit? I didn't realize it was going to be such bullshit is the problem. Okay, here we are, dropping down into a much safer spot. Let's just show you where I am. I dropped down right over here. It's not far away. I feel kind of dumb. I should have just picked that in the first place. Anyways, I brought my dog with me since we're going to go in a little bit less hot. So he can actually point some bitches out for me while I go up in here and do my thing. Shawty, do my thing. Shawty. Anyway, I'm pretty sure this is the base camp where we did go extract Huey. We'll have to look at it closer, but from the angle that we were flying in there, it looked like it was. So let's get up in this bitch, extract that AI pod, because we know where it's at. We know where it's at. I just don't want to draw attention to myself on the way in. Make sure we're not... I mean, the dog's gonna fucking mark people anyways. I shouldn't go in too hot though, even though it is becoming kind of dusky out here. Kind of dark and dusky and musky. Oh, hello, guy. Yeah, we're gonna extract everybody. A lot of these later missions I've been doing, the side ops included, I've had some really high rank soldiers. A+, A++. Still trying to get some more S rank guys because I needed them for combat and stuff. But right now, I'll take the A++ because they're fucking awesome. Alright, this fucking guy is gonna go up there in the tower, so let's go get him. Or he's not. Either way, let's just fucking punk him before he gets too far away from us. Punk the bitch. And these shield guys are always a bitch and a half, so it's always good to sneak up on them. Spit out everything you know. You don't know shit. Why are you so useless? Fucking assholes don't know nothing. You know nothing, Jon Snow.
Analysis complete.
That soldier's weak sausage as fuck. I don't even know if I'll capture him, but you know I will.
You gonna extract him?
Yeah, this is definitely the base camp that we got the AI pod from, or the Huey from. I'm pretty sure. Is he still walking toward me? He is. He's got a helmet on too. I need to be careful because I'm crawling in the light right now. But he's not really looking at me, which is the good thing. There's a ledge here though. Let me just do one of those and we won't have to worry about it. You pop a mofo in his face and you ain't gotta worry about it, you know what I mean? Okay, wait. Is this the place where I got Huey from? I'm still questioning it because I know this base. I've been here, duh. But I mean, like, maybe this isn't the one where we got Huey from. Now I'm not even entirely sure because the one we got Huey from, we came in from the other side. I know that. So coming in from this side, which is this is definitely a place I've been. Don't get me wrong. I know this, but I don't think. Oh well, it doesn't fucking matter. Why am I talking about it so much? Because I gotta talk. It's commentary, but still, I don't know, man. It's a place. It's a place with some things. I'm gonna turn this power off. I'm just gonna get somebody to come check on this power over here. Unlock the gate. Unlock the gate. And then we power this bitch down. Power down, baby. Power down. Sneaky, sneaky. Getting freaky, freaky up in this sneaky, sneaky, dinky. Alright, so we got people alerted. Wait to see who comes to fucking turn that shit back on. It's gonna be the nearest guy. It's not this fucking thing. Who's the nearest guy? I'm wondering. Who's gonna end up being the guy to come check this shit out? Check this fucking shit out. Here he comes. There's my bitch. I'm gonna wait. Is he gonna come right here in front of me, or what's he? Which way is he going? Which way are you going, sir? So I can cut you off at the pass and not have to waste the bullets. All right, ready? Ready? There it is. That wasn't exactly how I envisioned that happening, but it works. So, as per already my usual, now that we've punked a bitch, no one's gonna come turn the lights back on because that's just how it is. I guess they just assume that the lights are just out and there's no coming back from that. I'm assuming that's what that means. Either way, time to wreck shop, baby. Time to wreck some shop, baby. Alright. Not sure exactly where the AI pod is, but I'm assuming it's in the most guarded area. It would make sense. Go back to the furthest corner of the damn base before you're going to find what you're looking for, which is fine. Just putting that out there. Right back there where there's 85 people. Is that I wonder if that's a walker. Find out soon enough. Just, oh, nope, it's a truck, which carries 2 guys, which means just get out the side of that, don't alert it, and that truck shall be gone. Unless that truck has the AI on it, which would be bad. Anyway, I'm gonna just like drop this fool real fast because we don't need to deal with him. I'm going to let that guy just wander his way up that. Oh, never mind. I gotta be careful of him. Okay, he already saw me apparently, which is always good. Always good. All right, let me keep an eye on that guy for a sec. Nobody else around, right? Only over there. All right, let's pop this guy. We'll probably just sneak up on him and knock him out. Is that truck doing rounds or is that truck leaving? I hope it's just leaving. I think it's leaving. It's hard to say. Yeah, I think it's leaving. It looks like it's going away from me now. It looked like it kind of went around in a big ass circle and now it's leaving. Yeah, I'm not entirely sure this is where I... Oh, god damn it. He woke up. Oh, hold on. I'm not entirely sure this is the place where I extracted Huey, now that I'm looking at it. I definitely have been here. I know I've been here. Like, this is not a question of whether I've been here or not at this point. It's just a question of whether or not I've been here for a story mission that had to do with Huey, which also doesn't really matter. It's either a yes or a no, and I'm sure someone will have answered it right now, or by now, after I've questioned it, asked 85 questions about it, playing 20 questions with myself about this damn place. Let's just fucking finish it, and I'll let my fans decide. Yeah, this is the AI place, because back there is where he was. Yeah, okay. Okay, I know where I am now. It's kind of coming back to me now. The AI thing should be in that building in the back corner over there. On the positive side, there's no D-walkers around, so that's good, right? No D-walkers around to ruin my life. Yeah, because see, I remember these buildings when I was here last. There's a bunch of dudes in here I had to pop in the head and silence them. I think I came in here for a blueprint. I think that's what it was. So I may not have come here on screen, besides the part where I went and saved Huey. Saved Huey, distracted Huey. What the fuck's the difference? Anyway, let's get the fuck up in here. And hope that the AI pod's still here. And how the fuck are we gonna get it out of here? That's the next question. Because assuming that it is here, which this is where it was before, I remember this room. Don't know how we're gonna get it out of here. We gonna fucking grab a D-walker and carry that bitch out of here? Same way we got Huey's bitch ass out here? Thing seems a little bigger than that. Actually, it would make more sense if it was outside, because then we could just extract that bitch. Which, I don't see it in here, so it's very possible that it's outside or in a container somewhere out there. Anyway, okay. There's some shipping containers and stuff back here with exactly the kind of resources I want. Fuel resources, oh my god. Do you even know how valuable these are to me right now? Fuel resources is like the most needed resource I need right now. And it's like my lowest one. I need to extract all of these containers. Does he have a shield? No. He's just a dude. Does he have a helmet on though? I'm gonna go up closer. Also, I might want to go over here and shut this power off too. Do you have a helmet on? You have a helmet on. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and just knock him out the natural way. Also, before I even knock him out, since we got him, let's ask him where the fuck shit is. You know where the AI is, bro? He's just telling me where some raw materials are. Boo. You bore me with your fucking bullshit, sir. No shit, there's a bunch of fucking supplies around here. Look at all that, man. Wow. Let's fucking go to town. We're about to rake in some damn supplies like nobody's business right about now. There's some common metal. That's the second thing I need the most of. Common metal and fuel resources. Those are the two I need the most of right now to upgrade my damn base. If I could just get enough of those things, we'd be good, man. We'd be good. Minor metal, don't need those as much, but I'll take all the resources I can get, man. I say it's all worth it. Damn right. But the fuel resources being the most worth it. I'll use all my gift for some fuel resources. So that's 750 times 3, assuming that they're all 750. Hell yeah. Give me that fuel resources, you know. And there's what? Is there some common metal back here? Biological material. Man, because they keep giving me biological material as a daily prize or whatever, daily rewards, I'm like way ahead on on biological material because I keep getting a big chunk of it. Not every day, but like every few days that I play. You know, you get some mother base coins, you get some I don't know, some other kind of resource, and then you get goddamn shit ton of biological material, and I'm like, okay, well, I mean, I'm not complaining, but damn, that's a lot, baby, that's a lot. Kind of want to get all these containers because they're all going to be helpful. Did I miss a container back there? I just walked right by it earlier. Well, that's lame sausage. I hope it wasn't a fuel resource one, because I don't want to go back and get a fuel resource one. F all that madness. Anyway, I'm just going to stick with that one for now. Just a biological material one. I'm trying to find the damn AI pod right now. I don't know exactly where it is. We know it's here somewhere, but we don't know exactly where. Should probably start interrogating some more fools. I extracted so many of them. I should have interrogated more of them. I didn't realize we weren't going to be able to find it that easily. One of these bastards that I haven't extracted yet better know where the hell it is. Either that or it should be easy to spot, goddammit. Anyway, this fucking guy is about to be my bitch. Here's my bitch. He's about to be my bitch. Wait. Come on, hurry up. These guys are running toward me right now. I can't have... Oh, I thought that guy up there was running toward me. This Specialist? No one gives a fuck about your specialist. No one gives a fuck about your specialist. Specialist is a piece of shit. You can tell the specialist to go fuck himself because he ain't special. He ain't special. You think your specialist is special? That's the first thing I tell you when you get into this world. You ain't special. Also, this is some special. This is some fucking fuel resources right about now. Booyah! I should be listening to cassette tapes right now. You know what? I'm gonna listen to a cassette tape right now while I figure this shit out. Cause I'm wasting a lot of time talking about a whole lot of nothing. We could be listening to cassette tapes. Let's get some of these motherfuckers out the way, man. Let's listen to some more shit about Sahelanthropus.
Emmerich didn't go with depleted uranium for Sahelanthropus' armor because of its strength.
He had nukes in mind.
Exactly. It's meant to use its body as the fuel component for a nuclear weapon. Sahelanthropus uses built-in uranium enrichment archaea to melt its own body and extract uranium-235 from the depleted uranium in its armor. Those archaea perform the enrichment in an extremely short time. The concentration jumps by a factor of several hundred, from 0.2% to over 90%. The end result being highly enriched weapons-grade uranium. Sahelanthropus' body itself becomes a nuclear bomb. Emmerich says if it were to self-destruct, the nuclear yield would be somewhere in the region of 15 kilotons. Since you need about 50 kilograms of highly enriched uranium to trigger a nuclear reaction, that would mean Sahelanthropus contains something like 23 tons of depleted uranium.
It's a lot of uranium.
No, it isn't. That's about what you'd expect to find in a main battle tank's armor. The point is, it can be
gonna extract him?
anywhere, even use its conventional weaponry on the battlefield, and the international community will never suspect a thing.
Is that right? Well then. Continuing on with that then, let's go ahead and keep hitting up that Sahelanthropus one. Because there's still another one to go.
I just received word from the R&D team and the transport team out of Afghanistan. They finished installing Sahelanthropus on the base. It's ours now.
All right. Don't let any of the
I
staff.
should have interrogated that last guy I just extracted too, I forgot.
Of course. That guy's crush on
Get distracted by these
Sahelanthropus
damn
is beyond
tapes.
a joke. Guess he really wants to see his tech stand on its own two legs this time.
That's not gonna happen.
I know it. So you've got no plans to make it operational again?
Damn right.
Boss, I want to hear it straight from you.
Hear what?
What the hell do you want with that thing? The drive is busted. It's not like it has a nuke on board. Even if the metallic archaea could turn it into a nuclear weapon, all it could do is self-destruct. Sahelanthropus just isn't a weapon anymore. It'll draw unwanted attention without even being a deterrent.
I know.
The weapon's development strut sank 2 feet under that thing's weight. That's 1 year's drop in a single night. We've started on reinforcing the strut, but there's no guarantee it'll hold up if a storm hits.
I know that too.
Boss, why keep it?
It's a mark.
Subject on board. Leave the rest to us.
That means we have no past, nothing to prove that we lived. Every one of us threw it all away when we came here. Sahelanthropus is a symbol to show that the likes of us brought at least one crisis to its end.
A mark in history. So we can't just fade away.
It's of no practical use to us. But we still need it.
He's coming too. Roger that. I'm glad I sounded you out on this. Snake, on behalf of all of us, I want to thank you.
I don't need gratitude. I need security. Keep Emmerich away from that thing.
Roger that.
Roger that, you fool. Alright, so, enough about the Sahelanthropus. Let's go ahead and hit up the next one. What else we got? We got metallic archaea. Yeah, this is some old shit. We need to listen to this now.
So, Duggar, what are the metallic archaea? Volcanic craters spewing sulfur. Water hot enough to boil your skin off. Ocean depths of 800 plus atmospheres. Wastelands radioactive enough to kill you where you stand. There are groups of organisms that survive this fight. No, because of living in such environments.
I've heard about that. Extremo something.
Extremophiles. By selecting certain species, then subculturing and repeatedly modifying them, I created a metallic offspring of pure archaea. They subsist on metals rather than organic matter.
And some of them even consume uranium?
Yes. Uranium enrichment Archaea metabolize
You gotta extract him.
uranium-235. As a result, they produce weapons-grade enriched uranium. How is that possible? Consider how plants fractionate carbon isotopes when they conduct photosynthesis. Nature possesses abilities beyond our imagination.
So, it was Archaea that brought down your chopper?
Corrosive.
Subject on board. Leave the rest to us.
They oxidize metals, feeding off the energy in the electrons they receive. What became of the wreckage?
We had the R&D team retrieve samples for study in airtight plastic containers, of course.
Prudent. We shall extract Archaea from it in good time. They should help you fight back against Blagana.
Any chance we could start now? It doesn't have to be a lot. I might just have another use for them.
If it's only a small amount you need.
That's fine.
Let's see if this is where this motherfucker is. Maybe it's in here.
Let's go.
South Africa was.
This actually. Oh, this is where it is. There's a computer in here that has a yellow on it. We finally found where we need to be. Took long enough. I'm gonna get these materials over here first while we listen to this tape.
But when neighboring Angola and Mozambique became social,
I'm actually gonna let this tape play all the way before I do anything. So.
South Africa felt hounded into a corner, so it accelerated its nuclear program to protect itself. 3 years later, the Soviets discovered a test facility, and 2 years after that, an American satellite observed a flash in the southern Indian Ocean. It said this was South Africa conducting a nuclear test with the help of a certain ally. Skullface used the situation in
The
South
AI is
Africa to
talking
get
over
this
my
ally
tape,
to
damn
lend a
it.
hand. They both wanted nukes, so it was a mutually beneficial relationship. On the surface, anyway.
I figure South Africa started getting serious about nuclear weapons production in '75. In '74, the government was still able to get by with bluffing that it had a nuclear arsenal. But the year after, word spread that an independent armed group in the Caribbean was crushed by Cypher for possessing a WMD. That's right, boss. What happened to you and your men was the reason South Africa decided to push ahead with nuclear development. A force independent of any country getting its hands on a nuke. That was a threat to the existence of countries everywhere. It wasn't just South Africa. Your presence pushed a lot of countries to get nukes. The world was scared of you. You were a threat to more than just the Cold War. If nations are gears in a machine, you had the power to smash them loose and watch the whole world grind to a halt.
You damn right we did. Alright, so let's go ahead and shut this bitch down. I'm not sure what we're here to. I thought we were here to extract it, not destroy it. I mean, I don't want it. Probably wants me to kill it or whatever. Anyway, let's just press the damn button and see what happens. Press the damn button with these 1980s computers. So are we gonna extract the AI the same way they got extracted in the last game, where they fucking rocket off and do their own? Well, last game meaning Peace Walker. Yep, rocketed away. Later. I was wondering how we were gonna extract that bitch. Never mind. Figured it out. It's gonna extract itself. Anyways,
Launch confirmed. We'll pick it up.
I believe the side ops is complete.
I'll let you know if we learn something. Got a report
So that
from the
means-
Intel team. Remember how the man on fire was crushed by Sahelanthropus? Well, the Soviets recovered his body.
They got his body? Ooh.
Arrived at Mother Base.
Boss, head for Yaha Ovu's supply outpost and secure the man on fire's body.
Ooh, that sounds
If
awesome.
Skullface was right, and a thirst for revenge can turn a man into a demon and keep the dead alive, and this man on fire who's been coming after us ever since you woke up, well, that just might be what's left of our old friend Volgan.
Holy shit. Wow. Somebody told me that early on somebody told me that one early on, that it kind of resembled Volgan, and started to like say why. Interesting though. If it actually is Volgan, or at least some semblance of him, that'll be very interesting. I wouldn't have guessed that, only because he was an electrical motherfucker originally. Then he went to fire. I mean, I guess electricity kind of is fire. I don't know. It's kind of hard to say they're the same thing, but they're akin to each other. Electricity can set things on fire. It's hot, like fire. Spit hot like fire.
Development project has been
Anyway,
added.
finished up a couple of those combat ops. Figured I'd go ahead and just wrap those up. Did we get any new ones that I can do right now? Right now I had an S rank one, but I want to wait till I got some S rank soldiers that can actually fucking beat it. At this point I don't have that, but at the very least I've been sending guys out to do stuff for GIMP and extra materials. So yeah, I've been sending out guys to do these ones that are like
Unit
for
dispatched.
common metal. I've been sending them out to get the fuel resources, anything that can give me more resources that I will use.
Unit
I've been sending bitches out to
dispatched.
do. The plants, not so much, just because I don't know what I will need long term. But I've been doing some just for extra GIMP. Anyways, so our next main, is it a main mission or is it's another side op, huh? Yep, it's another side op. Alright, we're going to save that one for next time. Instead, in this episode, we're going to grab a couple side ops that are interesting and do some more cassette tapes, because I really want to get some more of those done. Doesn't look like there's any more good ones in Afghanistan. All I have is a new extraction one that wasn't there before. Another extraction one in there. I want to go ahead and capture the legendary EBs. Let's do
Please
that real
select
quick.
a landing
The legendary
lane to
EBs.
Central Africa.
Which is what I thought I was capturing last episode. But instead, I was capturing these. Alright, so let's go ahead and just commence the mission. We'll make it nighttime. Keep it stealthy. Make it nighttime. You know. Anyway, we're going to be listening to a lot more about our metallic Archaea for the rest of this episode, because we still got 2 more tapes on that shit. Gotta knock out all the tapes, man. I don't wanna. Why do they gotta give you so many at once, man? I mean, I guess if I was playing this game on my own time, not recording it and all that kind of stuff, like if just playing it for my own enjoyment, I would have listened to all the tapes long ago. But because of the nature of the LP and these are story tidbits, I should keep them all in, man. I want to keep them all in. So they just take up a lot of time. Take up a lot more time than I expected. But then again, I spent entire episodes of Peace Walker just listening to tapes, so this is infinitely better that I'm mixing it in to the gameplay in some fashion. Even if it's just for side ops, it at least gives you some background, something to watch if you don't want to listen. And if you don't want to watch or listen, then get the f*** out. Get the f*** out. Seriously, get the f*** out. Nobody wants to hear your shit. Come on now, let me out that helicopter though, so I can get this shit rolling. Rolling. What? Rolling. Come on! Yeah, I got lots of shit we gotta go with, so let's just start knock out some more of this metallic Archaea bullshit.
Externally powered legs
This
of
one's
his
about,
own design.
ooh, this one's about Emmerich's
It's bionic
legs.
technology, a product of the US military's
I'm
failed
not sure.
attempt
Oh, I've
to
caught
develop a
donkeys. I thought
powered
it was something new.
exoskeleton.
Just more donkeys. We're already in the area we need to be in. Let's just start heading the way that we can find what the hell we're looking for. I'm not entirely sure what we're looking for, to be honest. I think Ibis is a bird, but I'm not sure.
Mechanism, the actuators run off metallic Archaea. That increases the actuator's reaction speed and also enables him to lock and release the joints at will. The legs are a nifty little gadget, but they have 2 clear weaknesses. First, they're dependent on external power, maybe because he built them knowing he couldn't leave his lab. There's no internal battery. That's why they won't work if they aren't plugged in. Second, and this is more than just a weakness, the legs are directly connected to his bones. Could be to minimize signal loss and the order's output to the legs and the drive response from them. Either way, Emmerich has used bolts to attach load-bearing parts directly to his femurs, probably by mimicking surgical treatment for compound fractures and the like. But the end result is those legs and his body are fused together, and that appears to be how he's able to move them so precisely. But that also means that any shock to the legs would be delivered right to his bones by way of those bolts. The same is true if he encounters the corrosive metallic Archaea. If the corrosive Archaea ate into the exposed bolts, they'd reach the
Now we know why they
parts and eat
tortured
them into
Huey the way they did.
The doctor's bones are full of holes to accommodate.
Alright, we found what we're
all
looking
the
for.
bolts. They're like
Is it a bird or no?
if he were to lose
It is a bird.
the tiniest bit of force or weight would snap his bones. So when I dangled those corrosive metallic Archaea in front of him,
He realized straight
How the
away
fuck am I gonna
what would
get to it
happen.
though? It's like way the hell over
Life
there.
wouldn't be worth living if he lost those legs of his. I'd bet that is what the doctor fears the most. I just helped him imagine what it would be like. Thanks to that, I got the information we needed without either of us getting hurt. You know how he is. He's probably already over the shock. The better you know your adversary, the easier it is for you to get information from them. And vice versa.
Alright. Maybe while I'm doing this, which will probably take another minute, we can try and get the next one in, hopefully. Well, between this and then leaving, we should be able to knock out at least one more of these at the moment.
You said that the nuke Skullface was trying to spread around the
Pop
world
this
where
bird from
equipment
here
was
and then
fail-safe.
figure out how the fuck to get over there and
Something
grab
that
him,
could
I
shut them down at
guess.
will. His will.
Quite so. After all, he needed a guarantee that a
Oh,
buyer
we
would
got him, but how the
simply
fuck
turn
do we
the
get over there?
weapons back on
We
him.
gotta get over there.
So how
Oh,
can they
okay,
be
I see.
stopped?
The criticality trigger
I know where we are. We're by that mansion we went into.
is a complete
Fucking
black box design.
Juan Valdez's fucking mansion over here.
Causes it to
I
melt
just made up a fake ass Mexican named Juan Valdez.
in the corroding Archaea. The
Oh yeah, we got this bird. Don't worry.
that no detonation is possible unless
No worries on the bird.
engages the lock.
So he had a way to disengage it remotely.
Precisely. The client simply presses a button. At that moment,
Yeah.
the detonator begins transmission.
I'm just gonna call a helicopter to get out of here, just for the sake of listening to more cassette tapes. I know I can use the go back to ACC. I just did it a minute ago. You saw me do it.
Use the nuke.
Development
If he
project
does
has
not
been
object,
added.
the lock is disengaged.
Please
But
select
if it's a
one
risk to him in any way,
requested.
The detonator melts down. The same is true if detonation does not occur within a preset time after the lock is disengaged. The nuke is rendered useless.
Who the hell would buy something with strings attached like that?
The client would never know until the moment they actually try to use it. Most likely, he would have explained the time delay as the detonators needing time to activate. And he only intended to sell to technologically primitive groups in the first place.
let me guess. He'd claim it was defective and offer a replacement. Shadier than a used car salesman.
Skullface shakes your hand like a friend,
Helicopter has arrived.
using the other to control you like a puppet. This is how he works.
Indeed, Skullface is a bastard like that. Alright, I'm not going to listen to another tape because we're about to get on the helicopter here in a second. But I think I might have time to knock out one more mission if I choose to go over that 50-minute mark, which I've been doing lately. But until we get all the cassette tapes done, I have no complaints about going over the 50 mark in my own brain. So I'm kind of okay with it. So let's just get on the damn plane, or copter chopper, and we'll get right back to it and do another side hop. There's at least a couple more that I was thinking about doing on screen. I thought one of them was in Afghanistan. That's why I was surprised to not see one in Afghanistan worth doing. There might be, it just might not. Sometimes they don't pop up for certain reasons. Other side ops need to be done, other whatever. I don't know, some weird reasoning why the missions don't pop up. Sometimes they disappear and they'll come back. Either way, we'll get to it. We'll get to all the side ops that I feel like doing. There's only a couple that I can think of, and they're probably not even that interesting. Like this one wasn't even that interesting. We caught a damn bird. Whoopty friggity doo. But somebody keeps telling me to damn do the legendary animal missions, so now they're all done. At least all the ones I had unlocked. So I'm hoping that this actually gets me that zoo, though. Hoping for that zoo, though. I've been hearing about this zoo, and I want to know about this zoo. I want that zoo. We got that capture animal place. I want to know if we can have a zoo. I don't know if it was somebody's comment or somebody told me, but there's some. I heard something about a zoo. I want to know more. Anyway, we'll get to that, I'm sure. Maybe it'll happen next time I go back to Mother Base. Either way, I'm not going to Mother Base right now. Let's see if there's another side up I can do to listen to some more shit. These are not interesting ones. Where'd all the interesting ones go? There was some interesting ones in Afghanistan. I know there was. They must have disappeared for now. Well, whatever. We can just do one of these. Which one does require the least amount of craziness?
Clouds approaching.
These are all annoying ones. Okay, let's just do this one.
Please select a landing zone.
And while we're doing this one's going to be probably very combat heavy. We cannot use. Can we? Oh, we can use quiet now. She's recovered. Actually, no, we'll use the dog. The dog is nice because I can mark everyone. I usually don't need quiet's help for these ones. Usually.
Deploying.
Say that very lightly. I know I used her help on a few that were actually pretty useful, but I found that with these heavy ones, or these like tank ones and heavy vehicle ones, I find that sneaking up, as long as I can sneak up, because usually the guys are pretty spread out when they're soldiers, I can sneak up on the vehicle, extract the vehicle, and then start punking all the guys around him. It's usually what I've been doing. For FYI, for people who wanted to know how I was doing these missions off screen, that's generally how I've been doing these heavy infantry with the tanks and whatnot. This was a tank one, right? Oh, well, whatever. If it's not, it's not. But I thought that's what I read. It was not the tank one. The tank one's at the bottom, but the other heavy vehicle one or something. I don't know. We'll see. I thought it said heavy vehicle unit. If it didn't, well, then it's a heavy unit that's going to be annoying with their armor. Either way, should make for interesting gameplay, for the background being some more tapes. Because I want to get some more tapes in. We want to do all the tapes. I want to get all the tapes. In fact, we could probably start a tape right now. Why waste time? Start a tape right now. We ain't doing to do a main mission right now, so let's just get that Metallic Arcade number 4 out the way.
This is Yellow Cake that Cypher was having the PFs transport. Before we met you, the boss recovered it from a truck crossing the Savannah. Are there Metallic Archaea inside it?
Yes, the Archaea metabolize uranium-235 to subsist. They must be stored inside Yellow Cake, or they cannot survive.
So those biological traces we took for impurities were actually the real cargo.
Of course, they are deactivated, so they do not trigger a sudden enrichment. They are like baker's yeast. Yet, they do gradually enrich the uranium as they feed. I imagine you detected weapons-grade traces.
Yeah, we did.
And the malachite that was loaded on the truck had traces of uranium in it too. So that's the flower, huh?
Analysis complete.
Skullface was gonna sell do-it-yourself nuke kits. The uranium-enriching Archaea complete with a user's manual. And the ores with the uranium could be sourced by the client or provided by Cypher.
Even the trace amounts buried in common ores can be enriched to weapons-grade uranium by the metallic Archaea. Proving that must have been the most important factor of the trials. That and the ability to successfully prevent detonation.
So if the amounts of uranium in the ores are low enough, they can get past any inspection. And you only need a tiny amount of the Archaea to act as the yeast. No great challenge to smuggle that either. The first step towards saturating the world with nukes.
His plan. That was not my intention. My only goal in developing the metallic Archaea was to save the Dene.
What made you think a tool for creating undetectable nuclear weapons would save your people?
After 70 years, the Dene reclaimed the Navajo nation from which we were banished. We bore all the hardships of poverty, but we were proud to live off the land we called our own. But in the moment the atomic bomb was
Subject on board. Leave the rest to us.
everything changed.
I don't get it.
The nuclear arms race between the US and the Soviet Union began with the end of the Second World War. Suddenly, there was a massive demand for uranium. And it was our ill fortune that the ground beneath the Navajo Nation was rich with uranium.
Captured.
The Black Ana government set up mine after mine, and many of the Dene worked them, never informed of any danger.
You gotta extract him.
They went to work with no protection. The slag was simply piled out in the open. When rain fell,
Subject on board. Leave the rest to us.
ground dried. It was blown about as dust. Land and water were contaminated, irradiated.
Analysis complete.
Many of us became sick and died. That pain lives on to this day. I have no idea. Wanting more than anything to revive the land my forebears left to me, I was delighted upon discovering microbes that eat
Whew, that was
uranium.
close. Jesus, almost died there. That damn truck almost ran my ass over.
I believed we could rid our land of uranium.
Were you successful?
No. The research called for funding on a colossal scale.
He's coming too. Roger that.
Nobody was willing to invest with no prospect of a return.
And that's when Skullface showed up.
Correct. I can save you and your people. We share the same will. That is what he said to me. And I believed him. Blagana forced me to abandon my uranium cleanup work and focus on nuclear weapons. And he held all the Dine hostage. Today, the uranium mines within the reservation are finally closing down. It is simply less expensive now to source uranium overseas.
New victims, different places.
But uranium is a tactical resource. To rely on a foreign country for it is a difficult decision to make. And he was in the perfect place to influence that
Finally
decision.
found these motherfuckers. Jeez.
He could have
Being dumb, I didn't look at the map while I was extracting all those guys. I just went ahead and went for it, you know?
Comes not only from uranium.
Map has been updated.
The fallout from the Nevada nuclear tests also settled on our lands. As if our fortune were not already bad enough. We are also downwinders. To save the Dine, I must complete my original research.
Well, alrighty then. Mr. Old Man. He talked a lot about some stuff, and I didn't really listen to all of it. But I may go back and listen to it a little more thoroughly later. Let's just keep going on with this Code Talker stuff.
Haven't seen you eat a single thing since you got here. Let me guess. Photosynthesis?
Oh? What makes you say that?
Well, a long time ago, I knew someone with a similar ability.
Well, you are correct. Most of my body is covered with parasites.
That's the target.
And in return, I receive sugars they produce when exposed to light. It isn't just my skin either. The parasites also act as my eyes. They have replaced many of my internal organs as well. It is thanks to them that I live on.
Subject on board. Leave the rest to us.
How did you obtain them anyway? Through your research?
I would like to say as much, but there is more to it than that. Let me take you back 20 years. I had hit a dead end with my parasite research. Then I was approached by a foundation. They said they had a sample of an unusual strain of parasite.
Which foundation?
Apparently, they had links to ARPA. But that is all I learned.
Could it be
I was
DARPA?
To extract him.
the ways of the world. Just being able to study it was enough for me.
Yeah, I've heard that before. Go on.
Boss, get down. The enemy sniper.
I did not mean to get spotted, by the way.
Along the ground. That should enable you to sneak past enemies.
Collection of parts, you could say. The man had died in an
Damn it.
explosion.
An old man, you say?
His flesh had not decomposed.
Got it.
In fact, the tissues themselves were still
Shit, I don't want to die. No,
The
don't kill me.
parasite had infected, or should I say assimilated with, tissues, and was keeping them alive.
Subject on board. Leave the rest to us.
Studying the body parts, foregoing food and even sleep. Every day was filled with new discoveries. The parasite's biology, internal
Fucking grenades,
anatomy,
man.
life cycle. But there was only so much
Shit,
I could learn
flashbangs?
through
What the fuck?
observation. And so I made a decision. To truly know the parasites, I had to live with them.
So, you implanted them inside you from the dead man's flesh?
Correct. It was quite a gamble, whether or not they would adapt to me. But fortunately, it appears I was compatible with them. Or perhaps, through my many years of research, my immune system learned to tolerate them.
Were they that body's only parasite?
Yes. However, there was a separate specimen
He's coming too. Roger that.
with adrenaline in response to pain, and yet another that could control insects at will through secreting heterogeneous pheromones. I wanted exposure to them, to take them into me, but my wishes were denied. Their records, though, provided clues that helped advance my research. Would you care to join me? A life spent never worrying about food. A most wonderful one.
I think I'll pass. But thanks. This has been helpful.
Just in time to go back to the ACC the easy way.
Signed up.
Booyah!
Service
Complete, baby! Alright, we've listened to enough cassette tapes for one day.
Extraction
We're getting
arrived
down
at
to only
Motivate.
having a few left, so that's good. Let's just return to ACC, and if no cutscene or conversation pops up as I get there, that'll wrap up this episode for today. And just to remind you, tomorrow is October, which means Oktoberfest begins, and thus Metal Gear Solid takes a back seat. Well, I don't know. Am I going to have an episode of Metal Gear Solid tomorrow at least? I might still have a Metal Gear Solid episode tomorrow. I'll have to think about it. Because I am going to have a daily Let's Play that's not Metal Gear Solid anymore. I'm going to have an October-themed one. And I'm also going to have another alternating Let's Play to go with Metal Gear Solid so they can alternate. And Super Mario Maker is probably going to continue as is just because I'm having too much fun to stop that now. Yeah, so, that being said, if there's an episode of Metal Gear Solid, then I probably will have an episode of Metal Gear Solid tomorrow, so never mind on the waited extra day, just because I don't want to start 2 new Let's Plays on the same day unless I really didn't have anything to do. So anyway, so we'll stagger the 2 new Let's Plays, so they'll be starting on different days. So maybe you will get a Metal Gear Solid tomorrow. Maybe I'll change my mind. Maybe I'll leave you with a cliffhanger. See you guys next time. Peace!